to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Snap it to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Reads it, fires complete.
What the?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that 1st down mark.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love
If I got it on, if I ain't got it on.
They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we're planning to see a few more throughout this game.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on 3rd down.
Good.
Firing to the right, complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Illinois looking to convert the 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stops short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Looking to pass. It's Spears. Snags it over the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well,
He's not fast as corner. Ran like shit. Why are you not fast corner? I'm not saying it's ice, but it's like.
Precise with that throw through the QB, right? It's a corner route. It's against man coverage, so you got to get it out early, and you got to put it out over the shoulder of the receiver so he can catch it for a big gain.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
Snagged in the middle. It's very air. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job.
Through the contact. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started.
I'll take one slice of pizza. Man, what did I...
First play of the period, first down here. Caught behind the line. It's Rook.
You said we ain't going to eat.
Throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechauns, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And here he comes out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on their scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss them.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not patient.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying, because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. There he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art.
It's on you, too. Who the fuck?
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Spears. Quickly out to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 14 to LSU. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense looks as if it's coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. And he's still running after the move. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He might want another play. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Dropping back, it's Spears. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a catch at the 13. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The 30 mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Spears. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
That's it, call.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I Obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because...
Sends it downfield.
And what kind of ass was this?
Open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking downfield, it's Spears. Got a man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the stomping has commenced. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last two drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established.
But see,
I
you
think
got
the
to do all the damn
defense is aware of
screaming.
that right
Yeah,
now.
take off.
Loading the box, everybody up front is ready.
Let's get on
for the
tape.
run.
You got 10. You got digging in your booty and all that.
they
big
are
fellas
becoming
up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But
I was
they're a
like,
big
oh
component,
my
man.
God,
Get
y'all
some push,
killing me.
get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And then when he got, he did the most.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Off play action. Working that left side now. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Illinois lining up quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of...
He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got room to work. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Illinois right back to the line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used
I hate when it's like, I hate when folks be doing that shit. Like, bro, you already see me lose it, man. Come on, man. Like when me and the hoe and I'm flashing out. What team you is?
See, I know that.
Don't stop.
When I live,
Play action.
That's what I'm trying to figure out what happened throughout the game to make it be like.
And didn't look it all the way in.
I'm not trying to
The decision to
throw
go
the
for
salt
it
in the
does
wound.
not pan out.
I'm just saying, like, shit, you whooping it.
Here comes
Turn
the
on
Irish
one down,
back
got
on
the ball.
offense.
That's all I'm asking for.
To the ground. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
You ain't gonna have to ask me none of them questions no more. They
don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Shakes off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
No, it's all right.
To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Spears. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He rifles one deep to the left. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Control everybody on here.
And here he
Like,
comes
all
out.
3 of them just missed a
He
fucking block.
smashes his way through
I just
again.
saw my game and y'all
Nothing
need
wrong
to
with
do
a
that
touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
I got out. Y'all need to ran
First
past.
play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line.
It's 3 of them. One dude.
Y'all ain't to the two.
They'll go with a direct
But I
snap.
don't even get mad at
Breaks
that.
into the
I
open.
don't even yell at the
Now they've got a little
Yeah, you can guys.
work
You
with.
can
They're out to
put
the
it
28 with the first down.
Right, the little game.
Me too. I used to be worse than this.
Fresh off school
Yes. Yes.
on the weekend.
Gang.
Game.
Gang, 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 gang.
And I've seen y'all when the game is real.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter,
Right.
and Notre Dame.
If it is, I feel like that was more real back then.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Now, it might look more really, but some of the shit that happened, well, I don't know, it's questionable.
They go back to work with a first down in the final
Yeah,
period of this one.
you might got a nigga that might go mouse on 3
Use
minutes.
the play fake, down to throw.
Bro, you see that? It's 2 of them.
Right now,
Bro.
like, you can't even Certain packages
And
and
the
shit.
Heat
Call me?
will get home, and the
Certain
quarterback
packages
goes
and
down
shit.
at the
Like,
17.
niggas ain't block shit and reflect.
I got to give this
Niggas
defense a
ain't
lot of
getting
credit.
back
They were
off the
very
block every
confident
play.
coming into this one, even
That
though
nigga
they were
just
going up
straight
against one of the
past me,
best
my dude.
quarterbacks in the entire country.
I
They're
can't do
confident
nothing
because they
about it. It
believe in
hurts
their
like
ability
watching
to
this.
get to him. And they've been able
Like,
to do
damn,
that in
he
this
ain't
game.
for
There's
real.
another sack here late.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Caught. And he'll be brought down. Illinois lining
Fuck
up
with me,
quickly.
you know, shit.
Like, you already got work for
Damn.
That's it. Alright.
On 3rd and long, you'll
Man,
need to
12
push
and
it
shit.
downfield.
Yeah,
Fires to the right.
Who is you throwing it to? Like, who's over there
That's his 4th of the day.
besides him?
Trying to take it back.
It's like this is
Touchdown.
he's going out and
The
stuff.
defense does the work itself with the pick six.
I want to quit this shit.
One type of
That'll give them
pass.
a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And let's check in with
How
Kevin
do
Connors
niggas,
in the studio,
like,
Kevin.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadavian Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 11 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
To the air on 1st down.
I can't lie.
Got his man on the right.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now improvising. And he was drilled just as he released their pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
What? Like, especially Lamar Jackson. I shouldn't get tall.
Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync. And
Like you did. My quarterback run a 91st speed. I think I talked about
plays
it.
down the field, so somebody's got to
Running to the outside, and he had to try to come catch me.
He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball
Call
consistently.
Pitt.
Now you
Call
get a play,
Pitt.
they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Illinois right back to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going for it all.
Oh, who is you throwing it to,
The end
bro?
zone man is picked off. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
McKay Howard, the first
You
time.
might want to stop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He's literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can go half the field. because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I feel like the game, the graphics and all that, animation kind of good. But they biggest thing, he should really matter. Yeah, bro. If they fix that, like, we're about to let the game.
Might be changing the route.
And it's a good niggas not to kill him. Oh my.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
So now it's 2nd and long.
They should right there that play, even if it's serious.
Back to throw, it's Spears.
Oh, my safety ain't do it this time. That's crazy.
Really good.
That's crazy.
Up on 2nd down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
I don't understand how it works.
Punctuate the season. You just have to wonder if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around much.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ear still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making. It's definitely a disappointing season.
They don't make computer thing logical.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
That shit going
Wants to go
on.
up top.
And
it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The offense changing the play. Here's a heat. Pass rush gets there.
We got
Gets
defense
home,
now in the
gets
fourth
him
quarter
down
with
at
2
the
minutes. There's a minute
23.
left.
Hey,
We got
you
defense.
take the water, I put one in the freezer. We got defense.
Notre Dame lining up their letter away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter.
In the fourth quarter.
No, I didn't need you to shoot it out.
Deals to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
We have defense now. The computer is smart.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets
He's
it down to
accurate.
27.
He's accurate for it, bro. Think about a bitch.
When he kicked the ball, it was ball.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show the film.
I love idea.
People aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll hurry to the line.
You seen it. I wasn't even looking at the line. I'm trying to put up here. I didn't make him go for that one.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's thrown another interception. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really
fires deep toward the end zone. He's got it down the left. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
up big in the fourth quarter.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
What's up?
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last
I just
drive.
make myself eat. And that might be my problem too. I don't want to take it. I'm just talking.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
This nigga so slow.
That is a decision he
You
will
slow.
likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive.
The guy from Turkey is a slow bitch. He's a slow bitch.
Motion from the wideout. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Get it out on the screen.
Oh.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Yeah.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly.
Thank you,
All the
that's on
D
my
line,
side.
they were reading the body
And the
language
jersey.
of the offensive line. They knew something was up.
You think my jersey up into DTX system, man.
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs. A little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Rocky versus Minnesota. Sniper versus Vikings.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10.
We got